On July 31st, DeepSeek upgraded V4 Flash, and OpenCode confirmed it's now available on their free tier. So right now, today, you can run one of the best coding AI models on the planet for free inside an agent system. I'm going to show you exactly how. But first, let me tell you why this upgrade actually matters. Because it's not what most people think. DeepSeek didn't build a bigger model. The architecture is exactly the same. 284 billion total parameters, 13 billion active. Same size as before. What they did was retrain it. Post-training, specifically focused on agents and coding. And look what happened to the numbers. Terminal bench 2.1 went to 82.7. Deep SWE hit 54.4. Tulathlon verified landed at 70.3. The April preview version scored 56.9 on terminal bench. The 0731 update pushes that to 82.7. The crazy part, on several of DeepSeek's own agent evaluations, this smaller Flash release now beats the older V4 Pro preview, the much bigger model in the same family. Let me put that plainly. The small, cheaper model just beat the big, expensive one at agent work. And you can run it for free. Here's how that happens. OpenCode confirmed that the new DeepSeek V4 Flash is now available in OpenCode Go and the free tier. The model ID is DeepSeek-V4-Flash-free. No credit card required. You just go to opencode.ai, install it, and you're running one of the best agent models available right now. So here's what I've been building with it. Inside our Agent OS, which is a fully set up operating system for AI agents, I've got DeepSeek V4 Flash running through OpenCode, and everything it builds gets saved directly into a workspace I can come back to. Here's a real example. I asked it, build a complete landing page for the AI Profit Boardroom. Show what AI automation actually does for a business. Make it convert. Hit on the coaching calls, the tutorials, the roadmaps, the member map, the people already using this. I want someone to land on this page and immediately understand why they need to be inside this community. And it built the whole thing. Full HTML. Responsive, styled, fast, done in minutes. That's what agents can do when you give them a real model and a proper system to work inside. So now let's talk about Hermes, because this is where it gets really useful. DeepSeek's own documentation now includes an official Hermes integration page. And inside Hermes, there's a specific skill called OpenCode CLI. What that means is Hermes, your orchestration agent, can hand off any coding task directly to OpenCode, which then uses DeepSeek V4 Flash as the brain underneath. So the flow looks like this. You give Hermes a task. Hermes figures out what needs to be built. It delegates the coding to OpenCode. OpenCode uses DeepSeek. The result comes back to Hermes, and everything lands in your workspace. Here's how I use this for a real task. I told Hermes, create a full content automation system for the AI Profit Boardroom. I want it to pull in new AI tool releases, write a short breakdown of each one, format it for our community newsletter, and save the drafts ready to review. Hermes planned it. OpenCode built the scripts. DeepSeek wrote the content. The whole thing was sitting in my workspace in under 10 minutes. That's the system. Hermes on top, OpenCode in the middle, DeepSeek as the engine, and your workspace at the end where everything lives. And you can set this up yourself. Install OpenCode from opencode.ai. Then inside Hermes, you literally just paste in the OpenCode CLI skill and tell Hermes to install it. Hermes handles it. Once it's in, DeepSeek is available as the coding brain across your whole agent setup. Now here's something important I want to make clear. The free route through OpenCode is real. OpenCode documents a limited time free DeepSeek V4 Flash model, but free doesn't mean unlimited forever. Free tiers can change, so always check what's available when you go to set this up. If the free route isn't showing, DeepSeek's own API is still extremely cheap, and it's one of the best priced models available right now. Also worth knowing, this 0731 update applies only to the V4 Flash API. The V4 Pro API and the app and web models were not updated. So if you're using DeepSeek in a browser tab, you're not using the upgraded version, you need to be hitting the API through something like OpenCode to actually get the improved model. And one more thing, DeepSeek V4 Flash is open weights. The model weights are MIT licensed. That means anyone can take them, run them, build on top of them. The weights appeared on Hugging Face on July 31st, MIT licensed. This isn't a locked-down proprietary system. It's fully open. And that matters because it means this technology isn't going away. People can host it themselves, build products with it, integrate it anywhere. Compare that to models from closed labs where you're entirely dependent on their API and their pricing decisions. Now let me show you the DeepSeek coder setup inside the Agent OS, because this is probably the most practical thing for most people watching. Inside the Agent OS, there's a dedicated DeepSeek coder window. It's just a clean interface, chat on the left, live preview on the right. You type a prompt, it builds, you preview it immediately. And anything you create goes straight into your workspace so you can find it later. I gave it this prompt: build a full SEO content system for the AI Profit Boardroom. I want a dashboard that tracks which AI topics are trending, generates article briefs based on what people are searching for, and formats each brief ready for our writers. DeepSeek built the whole thing: dashboard layout, topic tracking section, brief generator, save to workspace, clean code. That's the kind of thing this model handles well. Not just writing code, actually thinking through a system and building it properly. If you want the full system, the Agent OS zip file ready to install with DeepSeek and OpenCode already configured, plus daily tutorials on how to use DeepSeek V4 Flash to automate your lead generation, your content, your client work, and 4 live coaching calls every week where you can bring your exact questions about your setup. That's all inside the AI Profit Boardroom. Business owners building with this right now. A lot of them already running DeepSeek through OpenCode and Hermes for real work. We've got a 30-day roadmap built specifically around the Agent OS setup I've shown you today. Prompts for every workflow, a member map so you can connect with people near you who are working on the same stuff. And someone is always online 24 hours a day because the community spans the globe. Link in the comments and description. Get the zip file, install the system, and start running DeepSeek for real. And if you want free access to a huge library of AI use cases, SOPs, and video notes, join the AI Success Lab. It's free. 87,000 members in there. Everything covered in this video. The notes, the links, the steps, it's all in there too. Links in the comments and description. That's it. DeepSeek V4 Flash 0731. Free through OpenCode. Plug it into Hermes. Run it inside the Agent OS. Build real things and get the full system inside the AI Profit Boardroom.